every evening at precisely 6:10 p.m. Platform 3 of the old city railway station would fall into a strange kind of silence. It wasn't that the trains had stopped running, it was that people had stopped noticing Mr. Henry. He was an old man with a cloud of white hair, a coat that had seen better days, and a small wooden bench he always placed right beside the platform clock. He never asked for money. He barely spoke a word. He just waited. In his hand, he always held the same thing, a sealed letter, its edges softened by time. Day after day, the world rushed past him. Students with backpacks full of dreams, office workers with tired eyes, families laughing and bickering. They all saw him, but no one really saw him. He was just a fixture of the platform, a silent statue of patience. But no one knew why he was there. Until one particularly dreary, rainy evening, a young journalist named Emily missed her train. Annoyed and soaked, she slumped onto the bench next to Mr. Henry, her frustration bubbling. That's when she noticed the letter held so carefully in his weathered hands. Curiosity got the better of her, waiting for someone, she asked, her voice softer than she intended. A gentle smile touched Mr. Henry's lips. Yes. For 40 years, Emily was stunned. The number hung in the damp air between them. 40 years. He nodded, his eyes fixed on some distant point down the tracks. This letter. My wife Margaret wrote it. It was the day she left for her nursing training. She made me a promise. She said she'd return to this very platform, and we would read it together. Emily's journalistic instincts gave way to pure human empathy. She asked gently, "Why? Why haven't you opened it?" Mr. Henry's voice, when he finally spoke, was a fragile, trembling thing. Because she never came back. He took a shaky breath. About a month after she left, I received news. There was a flood where she was stationed. She died in an accident while helping the victims. I couldn't open the letter without her. Tears welled in Emily's eyes, blurring the station lights. Then why do you still come here every single day? Mr. Henry's gaze shifted to the gleaming, wet train tracks. Because promises deserve to be respected, he said, his voice gaining a quiet strength. Even the ones that can never be finished. The rain began to fall harder, as if the sky itself was weeping for his story. A new resolve filled Emily. She stood up. "Sir, may I do something for you?" She pulled out her small audio recorder, its red light blinking like a tiny heart. "If you'll let me like to read the letter out loud for the world to hear Margaret's words." Mr. Henry looked from the letter to Emily's earnest face. A long moment passed, filled only with the sound of the rain. Then, with a slow, deliberate nod, he agreed. With hands that shook, he passed her the letter he had guarded for 4 decades. Emily's fingers were just as unsteady as she carefully broke the seal. The paper was delicate, the ink slightly faded. She cleared her throat and began to read. "My dearest Henry," the letter began. "If you are reading this, I want you to smile. I know how you worry. Life may take me far away for a little while, but my heart will never, ever leave your side. Please wait for me, but not on a cold platform. Wait for me in your heart. Live your life fully. Love again deeply. And always remember our time together. Goodbye is not the end. Tears, hot and unrestrained, finally streamed down Mr. Henry's wrinkled cheeks. It was a release, a dam breaking after 40 years of silent waiting. For the first time in as long as he could remember, he didn't watch the 6:10 train pull away. He simply stood up. The next day and every day after, Platform 3 felt different. Mr. Henry never returned, but the small wooden bench remained. Affixed to it was a new, small brass plaque. It read, "Some people wait for trains, others wait for love. Thank you for watching." If this story touched your heart, please consider liking the video and subscribing for more stories that remind us of the power of human connection.